Hey, look, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It's been a really good couple days. The Knicks is winning. The Knicks is up 2-0 to those bum-ass Celtics. The Yankees is playing well. You know, we're still at the top of the league right now. I just went to the GNX tour last night. Lit as hell. And to top it all off, we got a new Billy Woods album. I'm not gonna lie to you, I had this date circle, you know, just to prioritize this album because I'm a big, you know, fan of Billy Woods, his style of hip hop. You know, he has a very unique sound, the way he raps, the flows, and then he always picks, you know, very interesting production. You know what I'm saying? Whether, you know, it's with Elucid, under Arm & Hammer, or if it's his solo work. Very, you know, unique production. So we got the new album, GOLLIWOG. This is coming off his, you know, last album with Elucid, We by Diabetic Test Strips. Definitely an album that's still in rotation for me that I play every now and then, you know. Arm & Hammer is one of the best duos out. But this is his first album since 2023 when he came out with Maps with Kenny Siegel. So, you know, I'm excited to hear what he got, you know, what he cooked up, you know, over the past, you know, few years. The album cover is sick. You know, I probably should have read up on what this album cover means, but, you know, I'll probably do that later. But I love the cover. It feels, I don't know, Halloweenish, scarecrowish, you know. It feels scary, but I like it. It feels very Billy Woods, you know what I mean? I have not heard any singles from this album. I've been holding off just for a full, you know, album reaction. But hey, listen, I don't really got an intro like that. I just want to jump right into this and see what, you know, Billy Woods cooked up. Also, shout out to Billy Woods for, you know, crediting all the producers as artists on the project. I think that, you know, producers generally get overlooked when it comes to, you know, hip hop production. And it's nice to see their names added here. All right, but let's get into this. We got track number 1, Jump Scare, Fitting. And this is produced by Steel Tipped Dove.
Ragdoll playing dead, rabbit dog in the yard, car won't start, it's bees in her head. Daddy long legs stride you home like Seth Rose. Death poems folded in breast pocket, my bed clothes. It's a dark road, but ain't no accidents, no coincidences, it's all praxis. Some drove, some crawled, some ran glancing backwards, some ran ravenous. Tender is the flesh, slender imaginary friends. This winter, you'll eat to live. Summer, heat blew the grid. Rabbit dog in the yard, car won't start, ragdoll playing dead.
N'est plus qu'un grabataire. Il tombe là où il se trouve, entraîné par un invincible sommeil vers une issue fatale à laquelle aucun remède.
One strip of tarmac laid through the wilderness to where the natives work the pits, and you don't eat the fish. One strip of tarmac laid through the wilderness to where the planes and ships sit. It's a grip. The vaccinations was TB and whooping cough, looping thoughts. Morose villagers queuing the sun and Ouroboros. From the church pews, you can see the deep blue of the coast. Fresh green wood, burn blue. Those who can see pen and smoke. The dead don't speak to the living, something not for us to know. The dead drift like empty boats. My people fled to the mountains, but it's nowhere the white man won't go.
This nigga just raps like a serial killer, man. Like, I've never heard anybody rap like this. His flow is so unique. God, those flies, man. This is gonna be good. Very fitting title, Jump Scare. To be fair, Billy Woods albums are kind of like horror movies in rap form. All right, we got track number 2, Star 87, produced by Conductor Williams. I'm excited for this one.
Then the cow jumped over the moon. Hey man, these days I believe it. Dumb luck if they ask me how, but go ahead and cash me out. You already know I need mine now. When my father came home, they slaughtered a cow. I come home, the house falling down. Everything boarded up in town. Everyone living South Africa now. Talk about it's hard all around. Why when it's my turn to eat, it's always ashes in my mouth.
Hard.
Grown men excited to be in the streets, Negroes is clowns. Or maybe it really is hard all around. Weight of the world on your shoulders, keep the couple pounds. Tend the grass, prune the trees, I keep the grounds. Salt to the earth, bent back with a hoe his whole life. Sat up in the herds, gave him quite the fright. Rigor mortis on the cord, this mic like in memoriam. This is how I win. Charged up so much, you darken my skin. I'm the one, I'm the beginning and the end. I'm the glowing sky, burning air cinders in the wind. It should have been you, whispered by dead friends, and you know it's true. The hours late like dim. Knock, knock, guess who? Eyes red rim. Looking round the den like you did I off all that shit we did. You did I, but you forgot about the kid. Had to do him greasy like cold spare ribs in the sallow globe and open fridge. Every verse sharpened at night like a shiv. Pelican Bay when I'm alone in the crib. I ground niggas down like Coach Tibbs. Phone ring off the hook. Wander the countryside.
Have you been calling me? Can I speak with the police? Keeps on calling. Have you been calling me? Can I speak with the police?
Oh, this is crazy.
Keeps on calling. You're safe inside that house. What are you doing?
Oh, yeah.
What do you want? Stop calling me, you sick.
Conductor Williams, man.
Coming from inside the house.
Oh, yeah. Telling you, it's like a horror movie. I love it. This nigga Billy Woods is like Jason, it's like almost like a slasher movie. I knew he was gonna pick these, you know, interesting, dark horror type beats, you know what I'm saying? Conductor Williams is really good at that. I'm liking this already. All right, we got track number 3, Misery, produced by Kenny Siegel. Shout out to Kenny Siegel. Yeah. The drums.
Re-up on bad dreams, bag up screens and 50 said he. Re-up on bad dreams, bag up screens and 50 said he. #1 fan like Misery and Misery love company. And with them titties, she never unaccompanied. And she not going home with a pumpkin. If it's a tight squeeze, Brody, you the one dumbing.
This is hard.
Please believe. She got a lover and a husband. She got a summons for sex in public and laugh, telling the story. She laughed from her stomach. I love it, covering her mouth, dainty like she in a painting daydream. Those nails raking, full moon. She came to me already wet with sex. Next day I slept head on the desk, dead tired. It's past fail on the test. Bite marks on the breast. I'm trying to guess if she taking me home or platonic hug and kiss that burn my cheek. All 8 stops on the ACE. I wanna lay together, pass the weed, tangled legs, arms, feet, tangled sheets, rings and bangles, whispered strangle me, big trees. We spoon in the canopy. Fan like Misery and Misery love company, and with them, she never unaccompanied, and she not going home in a pumpkin.
This is hard.
If it's a tight squeeze, Brody, you the one thumbing, please believe. I re-up on bad dreams, bag up screens and 50 said I re-up on bad dreams, bag up screens and 50 said I re-up on bad dreams, bag up screens and 50 said I re-up on bad dreams, bag up screens and 50 said I re-up on bad dreams.
She the one I need. You can go. She the one I have to have. She the one I need. You can go.
Yeah, that beat was hard. The drums were crazy. The drum fills. Everything about it was clean. We gotta have an honest discussion about Billy Woods, man. His discography is damn near perfect. You know what I'm saying? And he's still underrated. Honestly, when people talk about MCing, when people talking about, you know, just album discographies, you know, Billy Woods has not missed at all. Now, I have not listened to every Billy Woods album. I still got to check out the album he has with More Mother. Then I think there is maybe another one that I got to check out. But this nigga really cannot miss. He takes his time with his projects. You know, he has a really good ear for what sounds good. You know what I mean? Just one of the best, you know, and from the city too. All right, so I'm excited for this next one. Track number 4, Black Xmas, featuring Bruiser Wolf, produced by Sadhu Gold. Very excited for this one. I'm a big fan of Sadhu Gold production. You could definitely hear the Madlib influence throughout his beats. You know, I heard he dropped the album or project, I think earlier this year. That I got to tap into that project that Sadhu Gold dropped, because, you know, I want to hear his rapping, and I just love his production.
All the shit you see, my nigga, nightmares didn't come during dreams. Fiends as the zombies. Open the scene armed robberies. Twin 15 carbon copies. Autopsies. Street life of me. Dying young was the prophecy. I was raised improperly in poverty. Malnourished, food a commodity. Bare feet, missing teeth. Raggedy clothes. You think they trying to trick or treat. Had to walk the streets when it was beef. To be frank, it was gore. Scared to fall asleep. They want you to rest in peace in the morgue. Gamblers, scammers, grandmas in pajamas. Niggas home from the slammer trying to get a hold of the hammer. Funds is tight when the breadwinner get natural life. Or hit with the Rico for packaging wife. The strain to maintain can make you deranged. Acting strange, cause meds do more than take away the pain. After living it, it's sickening.
You walked a long way, cause the shelter too crazy. You gotta test it, yay. Nowadays that shit crazy. Even the weed spray, they paying more, you couldn't pay me. You couldn't pay me. You walked a long way, cause the shelter too crazy. Neighbors just got evicted. How you gonna put folks out a week before Christmas and they got kids? The people sick in their head is sickening. Everything niggas got tossed in the street, crying kids is wicked. Took what they could fit in a cousin whip in 2 trips, the rest just sit.
Damn.
Nobody wants to be the first, but it's just sit. Eventually people start picking, sifting through. Not proud, but eventually I was with them too. Pots and pans for the kitchen, few old clothes. My kids is little, they won't know the difference. Dolls with their heads missing, wild-eyed, rocking horse, mouth carved into a frown. Family photos scattered on the ground, but they not of that family, I put them down. A light drizzle drove me back inside the house. Barred the door, sat on the couch, put the stuff on the floor. Everywhere it's hungry mouths, it's gnawing doubt. Dreams where teeth keep falling out and they insisting it's hamburger meat, but it tastes type foul. Didn't want the doctor to turn, I knew it'd be something awful on the ultrasound. Sat up in my sleep, stifling the scream. That rent got me feeling I'm fit to drown. Storm drains full of clowns, tent cities on the edge of town. Squeaky wheel on the sharpened cart so you know when they coming around. What you took you can't give back now. Nah, they on you like hounds.
The way he's able to like construct these bars and like paint a picture, you know, just, you know, the imagery is so good. It's like you're right in the room. It's like you can picture everything he's talking about with ease. All right, we got track number 5, Waterproof Mascara, produced by Preservation. Let's get it.
Turn it up.
Oh, Lord.
Watched my mother cry from the top of the stairs, scared when it came through the walls. I covered
this is
my
crazy.
ears, half hoping you know who would die. Then he did. Surprise! Careful what you wish for, might just get that shit. Mom showed us where she kept the passports in. The king's dead and your uncles are not our friends. How many times I gotta tell you kids, it's us in this room. That's it.
Oh, man. Oh, this is hard.
Don't trust anyone. Don't trust anyone. Sometimes it's all you can do not to do it, like Sylvia Plath. My house full of gas, my kids cry then laugh right after. Psychopaths. I watched the slave cry for his master, waiting for him to break kayfabe, but the poor bastard just sat there, supper untouched. You can't make this shit up, but you're welcome to try. I ain't go, but niggas told me it wasn't a dry eye. We had me paralyzed, hit it again off automatic. We had me paralyzed, hit it again off automatic.
I already know this is going to be one of my favorite albums of the year, just from the level of detail. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Billy Woods is able to paint these pictures and storytell and, you know, put you, like you feel like you're enclosed and, you know, there's, you know, a serial killer on the loose. With the production as well, you know, just little random snares and sound effects and, you know, this mother crying in the background. I thought it was just for the intro, but it was throughout and it was part of the beat. I'm like, yo, this is actually crazy. All right, we got track number 6, Counterclockwise, produced by The Alchemist. Let's go. Before we even get into this, now that I'm thinking about it, if Billy Woods had that Meet the Grams beat, bro, I don't know. Shit might have been a little bit more sinister. Who knows?
7 hours induces a safe sleep state and a minimal metabolic rate.
I know we weren't having this conversation the first
This
time.
continued state of burn, the human body breathes 0.3 liters of oxygen a minute, or roughly 2,000 liters in 4 days. Your Class E oxygen tank holds 625 liters. To maintain hydration, one cycle for a minimum of 2.5 liters of oxygen increase nitric oxide.
Is it just this? No drums?
I didn't get but
Hard.
a little bit, but still dreamt. After I wake up again. It's not easy to bend time how I do it. I had the knack, I suppose, knee full of fluid. She had me running back X's and O's. She know what she doing.
Those symbols.
Daylight crack under curtains. We lay spooning, bodies wrapped up, cups swollen belly. A serpent moving counterclockwise. One city sleep, do-rag tied. The other bear's teeth as it opens its eyes. Never the twain shall meet. I knew she was a pro, how she slid out the bed sheets. Grasping, gasping fish, I slide them into fresh grease. Spattering, sputtering epithets. I dance out and niggas reach
this
like
is
sweet
crazy.
pea giggling. Like it's sweet in the streets. Maybe it is, I just speak for me. Scalding water.
All right, we got track number 7, Corinthians, featuring Despot and LP, produced by LP. I don't know if LP is actually rapping on this, but he produced it.
Your vegetables, circumspect, resurrect them in the vestibule of the building where they killed him. I'm true and living. Fuck what they telling me.
Let's go, LP.
What they like best is they hold it to take off his belt. 挂在梁上 hang himself from the without being blamed.
Hungry eyes in the mirror like Corinthians. Uncanny Valley AI hit him with the heads, he screaming, carry my
This
vision
nigga, bro.
swims. Girlfriend, whenever you're around, your light dims. 2 cents. If it's on sight, say less. Where I see it, it ain't no past tense. Little kid, tiny desk, itty bitty violins, big head, blue lips. If you never came back from the dead, can't tell me shit. 12 billion USD hovering over the Gaza Strip. You don't wanna know what it costs to live, what it costs to hide behind eyelids. When your back turned, secret cannibals lick their lips, fingernails sharp. I snatch the lights out of cat so I can see in the dark, so I can see who you are. Pig and the rat, he put them both in the ark with the wink and the laugh. Stop for gas in the desert like the house of
this is
Sard.
crazy.
Sky hung with a crescent, a veil of stars. Pick up weaving through dead cars, surface to air, camouflage in the truck bed. On guard, best believe them crackers won't make it to Mars. Mars.
Oh, wow.
Mars.
I ain't never asked to be here, so when I decide to leave, all them devils in the details rush to either side of me. Where we going all depends what I pretended I believe. When I finally meet my maker, I have something up my sleeve. On you ain't gotta hide a key. Well, I ain't been myself lately, least I ain't been under you. Who wasted all the time you had talking about what you about to do? When you finally knock on heaven's door, they ain't expecting you. And if you don't get the fuck off the stoop right now, they gonna shoot. Same old song, I sing it one more time. On the day you're gone, and nobody gon' cry for you. Take what's yours, and I make it all mine. Till the money's so long, like it's saying bye-bye to you.
All right, track number 8, Pitchforks and Halos, produced by Kenny Siegel.
Winding road, carnival glow behind us, pitchforks and halos like the way home. Sometimes you gotta pop in and remind them. Dead zone daps at the merch table, vinyl signing, comatose reclaiming my time, and thank you for rewinding. In advance, Caliban on Caribbean island, barefoot in the water, eyeing that horizon, and the B-boy stands. Their time is over. Everything is timing. Their time is over and they know it. That's why they wildin'. Right up until the last second, them idiots really thought I was just rhyming. I take a book for the trip, short or long. The stern words of dead revolutionaries who were wrong.
I am loving everything on here, man. I'm like zoned out because, you know, it's one of them albums where you want to kind of like hear the transition. This is like watching a movie with Bollywood's albums. You know, it's really hard to do a reaction to it because you're stopping, you have to commentate on, you know, certain things. But you want to listen to these albums like Bollywood's Arm & Hammer. You want to listen to these albums straight through without interruptions to hear the transitions, because but some of these, but albums like this, you can start from track 1, then you look up and you're on track 9, and you're like, oh wow, this transitioned very well. You know what I'm saying? All right, we got track number 9, All These Worlds Are Yours, featuring Elucid, DJ Haram, and Shabaka Hutchings, produced by DJ Haram and Shabaka Hutchings.
Today I watched a man die in a hole from the comfort of my home. The drone flew real low, no rush, real slow. He curled up into himself, a fetus in the womb. Womb was the earth. Grenades landed at his feet, and he scrabbled in the dirt.
As close as we need to the furthest place close.
Negative, we did not hear anything.
As close as we need to the furthest planet.
I'll do it one more time.
In the triplex Hembotronic, miscegenated misfit dial-up transmission, freak my impedance. Info kill game stage, in the box off the chart. Sub-bass loops suggested killing more cops. Sex tech fandom, doing it in the park. Fucking promise out my enemies, headshot in the dark. Yeah. My boot shine, my teeth shine, my collar loose. Beg borrow still, the bills damp to touch, denim tears. Deep state cryo thrills, oral worlds. Neutral ass eating raw deluxe. War the temple, how much would you cost?
All right, we got track number 10, Maquiladoras, featuring Al Davino, produced by Saint Abdullah and Iomac.
Left no, definite silence, the crime faster than rabbits for the time slow-mo. She spoke soft, hard truth, so caught a sense of time through gang signs. Her fraternities, Freemasonry is gang banging, red and blue laws, Bloods and Crips. Gave all I got, good as it gets, all I got in return was what good as this. Still don't feel real, toast my chest for a cigarette burner, holding the film reel, the pill to solve, no real result found. Some stay afloat, but in the end we all drown. Halfway through the height, saw his mom face before the stop, now gunshot. Here's pop, high pitch, white noise, dog whistle, devil in the detail, death is God's riddle. No more can I kick it, kids kick it, kick it.
Victim flogs.
Fanon says
details so good.
How all this is created, the irrational rationalizations of the racists. The amputee says accepted, there's no escaping, except the prosthetics. They give ill-fitting limbs as gifts and insist you can only live in the present. Fanon dreamed of death every night in the desert, woke in hospital bed. CIA handlers gently pressing, wishing he died out there in the sand, bayoneted. You had the wrong answer to the right fucking question. Amputation, how you survive. You can't get away if you don't leave something behind. Trapped a housefly in an upside down pint glass and waited for it to die. It's still alive. Staring out compound eyes. 9 fingers can still tie. Keep extremities clear, the courthouse closed at 5. I warned you. Some took it on the arm, caught in a trap. Some came of their own accord, a piece already cut, neatly wrapped in butcher paper.
Time is on my side, yes it is. Time is on my side, yes it is.
This whole project gives you an unsettling feeling, you know, on purpose, obviously, you know. And that's how Bollywood's albums are, you know. It's like from track 1 to the last track, you're like just waiting for relief. All right, we got track number 11, A Doll Full of Pins. I already know there's about to probably be some scary voodoo shit, but it's featuring Yolanda Watson, produced by Jeff Markey and Messiah Music.
All summer in a day, I spent all summer digging myself out of grave. Can't run with the wolves when you're astray. Can't let anyone know you getting paid. Can't let them meet the connect. Your own people will get you up out the way. I hit 20K in my mother's basement. DC summer suffocating. The air pregnant, the whole city just waiting. Tasting my own blood and bracelets, the plug impatient. Like fuck all that, I lived in the bus station. Niggas tried to yap me, I left town, I'm not tough. I came back when niggas got locked up. I
Damn.
know them niggas. Niggas is dumb. Niggas is dumb.
Heart full of pen.
Yolanda.
Come to me with your sins. A list of names, foes and friends. It's all the same in the end. They're all the same in the end. Oh, graspy little men. I'm a doll full of pins, yeah. So I keep my head down, yeah. And my heart
Might bottle it like white women tears.
Hard
Might gotta
transition.
Spit out this. Keep playing with me for real. Lines of hearses, they put the curse on the whole family, but it's hard not to feel like we got it the worstest. Inquired if my soul was for purchase. I replied, unfortunately,
so
it's
good.
long gone, but might I interest you in something else? Wasn't no timeouts, we got welts from the belt. Wasn't none of that, just fuck around and find out. Gollywog showed up on the shelf, pop up like a kid's book. Kid got his wig split, Gollywog the floor. At night it's tiny sharp teeth. Kill all rats, yeah, but you gotta pay that fee. Tryna play slick, miss me with the woe is me. Just had the dough, Or the pipe, let that warm
So good, man. Like, I kind of feel bad for people who can't appreciate music like this. And I can't stand people who say hip-hop is in a horrible place right now. I think hip-hop is in an amazing place. People just got to branch out and listen to, like, different shit. Like, try listening to different genres. You know what I'm saying? And then come back. Maybe you'll appreciate this a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? There's more to hip-hop than, you know, what's commercial. This is so well put together, man. And we're not even through yet. I'm just happy that, you know, Billy Woods doesn't compromise his art. You know what I'm saying? It's refreshing. So I'm looking up Gollywog now, and I kind of had a feeling it was, you know, this Gollywog. You know, shortened to Golly, is a doll-like character created by cartoonist and author Florence K. Upton, which appeared in children's books in the late 19th century. And it says, being widely considered a racist caricature of black people, knew that straight off the bat when I saw it. Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy. I mean, everything that Billy Woods has a deeper meaning, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, with his albums, it's layered, so, you know, you have to go back and, you know, pick up what you missed in the first, you know, listening session. All right, we got track number 12, Golgotha, produced by Messiah Music.
Roses sweeten the air, white hair turns black, wrinkles vanish, everything flies back to sea, flee death.
Ghouls glued to the screen till he stopped moving. That's the thing about a chess piece. Gotta peep how he moving. Gotta play stupid. The king sleep in the doom ship. Hubris outside Ruth Chris. Every bird get his wings clipped. Munitions flying in an empty sky. I saw a lion at the Bronx Zoo when I was 9. It's stuck in my mind. Sometimes feeling like the tiger on Shrine's cover. The fuselage cut them down in a line, brother. Fuselage shuddering as the plane climbed. You know I prayed to every one of them motherfuckers. Old man puttering, muttering to myself. Money comes slow like publishing. House full of ghosts, half wonder if I'm one of them. When they come asking, go ahead and tell them what you know. Truth be told, you never even knew my government. Many years ago, my mother and I made a covenant. I look in their eyes when they get what they coveted. Fire in the sky, satellites plummeted. G showed me the whistle and said he not getting cut again. He got 213 months, but he never got cut again. Everything buffering, reality lagging, jump.
Hard,
sometimes
man.
barely recognize.
Track number 13, Cold Sweat, produced by Ant.
We don't leave anything in the past.
It must be nice for those who remember.
Let me tell you, my darlings, these are laughter lines.
I had my community sick when they unraveled. Our time travelers still pick dark old Miller chick. Niggas asked, is this as dark as it get? Put a finger in my lips, shook my head. Hallway was barely lit, air thick with dread. It's a room full of record execs on the other end, and you dancing on the desk. Wake up in the cold sweat, in a barber chair, Math Hoffa asking if anyone tried to make you wear a dress. Wake up in the cold sweat, laid up next to your ex, and you never broke up. Duplex, West 86, 3 beautiful kids that get up and make their own beds. But the way she popped the same check, they tried threats. They offered me bread, begged me to talk sense. Like how you want this thing to end. And you said it. You said anything about hold on. Why would it end? I love it here. I'm not trying to go anywhere, man. Y'all my people. Why would it end? Maybe I'm crazy. That's how it ended, man.
Track number 14, Black Zombie, produced by Still Tipped Dove.
The person you're talking to is a very experienced person. There are not many things in the world that I don't know.
Very crazy. Staggering post-colonial African zombie state chase the people into the waves. Watch every ship and raft till it disappear, whether it make it or watery grave. Hey, who's to say? Right away, zombies stop going all crazy. They whole game changed like Soze. Walking dead, no way, brother. The uninterred hopping Rangers roving. You already know that chauffeur gold Mercedes is a go. Bit of harvest where the house of traders or hawking is that oil gotta flow. Zombies go home to platters of prawn and Asgard go. Moet Chandon bottles bust against the bows of boats. Zombies fucking on hoes, hoes the zombies too though. New mothers struggle while the zombies suckle like baby goats. Newborns in the bush, head stove in with stones. Sahel to Savannah, zombies roam in Ferragamo and Comme des Garçons. Now that you're gone, the city's a quiet boy, the slums are calm. University's empty, the troublemakers is drowned. They're driving Uber overseas. The zombies chuckle at their computers. French doors open to the breeze. Swollen feet stuffed in loafers, ride on the wind. Rap money in the cushions of the sofa. Ceiling fans spin slower. Pan-African money folder, Arab money, Jew money.
We got 4 tracks left. I am very satisfied with, the album that Billy Woods has dropped today. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like anything is topping this today. You know what I'm saying? This Billy Woods Day. All right, track number 15, Make No Mistake, produced by Messiah Music.
You want to see nobody like me for like 12 other years. You see what they do all the time. I'm different level. You crazy? You can't even coach my type of style. They style is regular.
It's easy for you, but it's hard for me to forget the things we did because we had to eat. At least that's what we said when we did the deeds. Some lost their lives, some still ain't losing when you sleep. I said what I said, you could tell them you heard it from me. I told a few lies in my time, but never once over a beat. Make no mistake, there's no more room inside the safe. There's safety in numbers, but brothers hating others. Patiently wait for the day you make that, and then you up out of here without a trace. It's not a whole lot left to say, unless you say your name when they start to take. That part. Hey, young fella, here go another story about back in the day. What's his name? Backed it out on Avenue A. Everybody backing away, stammering and
crazy.
stuttering. Make no mistake, we flying, but my foot fluttering on the brakes. They cookie cuttering, I'm guilty too, how I'm flipping crime and punishment playing in their face. Mama, I'm so sorry. I'm talking since it was Fat Joe, Big Pun, and Triple Six. Lord is my witness, I was squinting through a cloud of haze. Stutter, drop, dip, Euro step, when they say it's off beat, that's when I know I got him on skates. Needle in the arm, how he made his escape. People stay stuck in their ways. Who am I to judge? Blow me a dove before I even wash my face. This system will take your ancestral traditions and twist them indigenous mountain villages, making coke paste. Still living hand to mouth, make no mistake. I never liked the guy, but gave him some grace. Only to find out I was right the first time. I hide everything in the rhymes, that's why I need a dog on stage. Make no mistake.
So you never know what she'll say next. And she looks so real, the way her lips move like yours. You can have fun keeping secrets together.
I don't like this. Yo, you know what makes this even better? It's Friday in New York City, and it is downpouring. Like, it's downpouring. It just makes this experience 10 times better. All right, track number 16, Born Alone, produced by Kenny Siegel.
Dead man shoes, double day to rock them.
Oh, that was hard.
Smooth, they gon' fit, no problem, they always do. It's like they were made for your 2 feet. Kids laid out in the streets, no kicks, limbs askew. That's how they did my cousin in 86. Auntie saw it on the news. He had one on, one off. It was by the bare foot that she knew. My wife said the baby feet look just like you. And I thought about that when they went to sleep. I cried too. Dog-eared Timberland boot. Saucony's on the Brooklyn stoop in pretty good shape. Toothbrush to sway. Mouth full of toothpaste. Looking in the mirror like I know my day coming. I pray it's not today. Seen them coming like, hold on, wait. Ain't no way. Doctor, read the x-rays while you read the doctor's face. I rock a clean pair of socks every day, just in case. Born alone, die alone, no matter who your man's is. Hope he lived long enough to tell it to his grandkids. Born alone, die alone, no matter who your man's is. Hope he lived long enough to tell it to his grandkids. Born alone, die alone. Born alone, die alone. Born alone, die alone. Born alone, die alone. I had a zipper break on the nightstand. Walked to a pile of 12s that had a skunky smell. Shoemaking the L's. I'ma go back in time, tell that young boy, give him hell. If it's a fight, fight to the bell. Peep the 6 CD carousel, Scott tell Page in my eyes well. I wager he never realized he was talking to himself.
I love Kenny Siegel production. There's something about his production that is so unique, and I don't know. He mixes like the scary shit with the jazz, and it's like very experimental hip hop, but with jazz. You know what I'm saying? Like there's jazzy elements to whatever he does. It's so cool. To be fair, I've only heard him with Billy Woods, so I got to hear him outside of Billy Woods, like some maybe solo stuff or maybe some stuff with other artists. But I'm a big fan of Kenny Siegel's production. All right, we got track number 17, Lead Paint Test, produced by Willie Green, featuring Elucid and Cavalier.
Knock the cell, keep the devil out. Knives by the window, find you where you idle. A death rattle for the ages, 20-year cycle, breaking mirrors, shattered gazes. Empty framing, tending to a heart. Corner creeper, lights on hallway, still felt dark. Jigsaw parquet floor, detailed inlay for the preservation. The stories we know, the stories we tell. Nuclear family, nuclear fallout, still all is well. Cracked plaster, exposed brick. The wood door swings a little stiff in the summer. Pocket door rubbing track, heat expansion. Same high school graduation picture on the mantle. With a smile fit for a homegoing. Playing dumb, but we all knowing. Steel wool crack filler. Emma passed on the back, looking up at the same ceiling. Some tin horn.
Hold my breath if I walk past on a visit. They replastered the last crooked paths of the lizards. My uncle is the ghost of Thanksgiving past. First floor, front room, Mars was the last to get the message. Now it's just tenants. Y'all wasn't here when the bandos was brick skeletons. Moss gathered like migrational change. Miguel pitching cool feathers kept breaking the drains. These ain't pains, these the regular aches. My mom slaved cause she said ownership was breaking the chains. Me and my father's main bond was that day we cursed out pigs that I...
Half crushed by the car, dragged herself back and caterwauled. Father put out her misery on the kitchen floor. Mom said be proud of her, she made it home. These walls could talk, they might not, after all we don't. One door been locked since when, wise never said, but we know. I left that house for 2 rooms, but it got a peephole. I ain't been back since then, but kids still see ghosts. I'm not my ancestors' dreams, they in the room wishing they could smoke and eat. Lean shadows, dust swirling in sunbeam shadows.
All right, we got the final track of the album, Dislocated, featuring Elucid, produced by Human Error Club. Let's go.
Location, 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 I won't be located. Location, 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 I won't be located.
Someone else's dream. Out of reach, firekeeper for this life at least. Why Fire wind, guide my feet. I'm entirely someone else's dream, someone else's dream. Out of reach, fire keeper for this life at least.
I love this.
Wire wind, guide my feet. I'm entirely someone else's dream, someone else's dream. No wealth conceived, my belts recede and expand. Say what I said, it doesn't need a response. Taking space when I want, to the east by land. Scene,
drums are crazy.
Weave with my hands as light advances, exposed beams. Good boom, still gambling, the night's young, poor D. Texting 3 black hearts on a landing strip. Fear of abandonment, not my bag, don't need to handle it. Feeling like a man and shit. Whatever that spell, psychic faults and damages. Leading with my hammer, bloody gauzy bandages. Line the canvases, texture coarse, quicker sand to sift. I crew horse, standing in, give my black ass the kiss. A standard win, the level's been leveled. The levels.
In the forest, face painted, fingertips black with charcoal. I waited and waited. Anything I gave, I went. False pride jotted on the paper. I can't be located. Shadows flit between leaves, blotches of green. Mosses cling to trees. I'm under the painting. You can't come in here with me. You can't come in here. You'll see. You can't come in here with me. I can't be located.
Off first listen, one of the best drops in hip hop this year. You know, the attention to detail, the rapping is elite. Just the way he's able to flow, the cadences, how he can rhyme on anything. Now, I was just talking about Earl Sweatshirt being able to rhyme on anything. Billy Woods really can rhyme on anything. You know, it could be a track with just pots and pans banging together. You know, he can find, you know, some rhythm and rhyme on it. You know what I'm saying? And off first listen, probably one of the best albums in his discography, in his solo discography. You know what I'm saying? It feels so complete, especially when you tap in with, you know, the producers that you've worked with throughout the years. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like spread evenly between those guys. You know, just the ear to have all of these producers, because all of these producers are different. They have different sounds, and to, you know, at the same time keep a cohesive sound in this project is, you know, very impressive. You know what I mean? Everything is mixed and mastered well. The track sequencing is, you know, perfect. You know what I'm saying? The transitions are done so well. Man, I'm very satisfied with this project. You know, I can't wait to listen to it again. And just Billy Woods being able to, you know, it's multi-layered. Like I didn't catch everything on the first listen. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to listen to what he's saying, and the production is doing crazy shit throughout the whole track and project. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna catch everything on first listen, especially an artist like Billy Woods is super layered. You know, but he touches on everything. You know, black issues. You know, the struggle. You know, and all while making it almost like a movie. It's so good. It is so good. Shout out to Billy Woods, man. He did it again. Definitely one of the best albums to come out this year. Don't sleep on this. If you guys made it this far, thank you for watching the video. I appreciate all the likes, comments, subscriptions, you know, all the love. You know what I'm saying? I see it all. All right, peace, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.